everybody and welcome to another episode of Palle's Guitar and Gear Show. Today we have a Les Paul special. So let's go on to the chase. First of all, this one here. Well, we start with this one. This one was the first Les Paul that I ever bought. I bought it 639 euros. That's what I paid for this. And it's called Gibson, not Gibson, Gibson, made in USA, Les Paul, faded, some kind of brown. I don't remember what was the exact, but yeah. And it's one of the cheapest Gibsons than what was available, because this was brand new when I bought this, and it wasn't sale, but hey, 639 euros for an American Gibson. It was a fucking great deal. But yeah, it's not a faded. It's an LPG. It was a Les Paul Junior that was almost like the faded ones, but not quite like that. But yeah, it has this kind of faded finish, and also it has the mahogany body and other top and all that shit, but no flaming, and it's just a basic, but god damn it, I just love it. And to this guitar, well, like me always, there's been a little customization. And first of all was that I put these chrome pickup rings to these pickups. The pickups are the original Gibson, I believe it was R498 or something. I don't even remember, but these are good pickups, so no complaining about that. One thing I like to do is put the switch go like this one, not up and down, but because when it's up and down, when I strum and play heavy metal, you know, it's just all over the place. So this way it keeps in place on the pickup position that I need it to be. So that's one mod that I very regularly do, all these Les Paul guitars. But yeah, also this one was the fucking 50s, fucking terrible rounded back. First of all, I tried to dig it, but no. I played this guitar, and the reason why I bought this guitar was I was in this band called Kings of Satan, and we got the new trading place, and I was like, no, I don't want to play these wimpy ass. Now I need a fucking Gibson Les Paul and a fucking Marshall amp and big sound, and I bought the cabinet then, and I had the Bogera 12x2 combo and used that on extra, so I had six. Well, that's another story. But anyway, I had the amps, but I needed a guitar, and this was it. But the only thing was that the neck, it was terrible. And in Kings of Satan, we had these long Friday jams that I go after work there, and it was like Saturday morning when we finished. So it was like 12 hours, just pure rock. And this finger, it just, I don't know, the neck made it to hurt. So I was like, well, do I sell the guitar? Well, I really like it. The sound was good, but the neck was terrible. So what I did was that I thinnered the neck very much. And this was before I moved here. This was done in an apartment building bathroom. I just sanded and I almost got a fucking. When I die in lung cancer, this is one of the reasons why it happened, because it was terrible. But yeah, when I did that, I also did this. I smoothed the neck joint, because one thing I really hate is the notch over here that most Les Pauls have. So just a little bit rounding there and there, I got this much more comfortable playing feeling on the lower frets, you know. And yeah, it's a little worn there, but that's because when I sanded it, of course, it went all natural wood, and then I have to refinish it again. And I don't have this brown, so I just sprayed black, little black, blah, blah, and it's wear off on some of the places, and I kind of like this. Now it's good. And also in the Kings of Satan training place, one time I got there, my head was fell on the stand, and one of the tuners was broken off. So that's why we have this one white there. I was lucky to get exact Gibson Deluxe tuner, only the knob was different, and replaced that one. But yeah, but overall, this has, at least now it has a very thick. I think this is like 54 to maybe 11. It's very heavy gauge strings. Yeah, but it plays great. In this one, I also like to have it this kind of wraparound style over the tailpiece. But yeah, and one little more too. This was years later. I sanded this kind of fake binding over the body. It's just a natural wood. I just a little bit sanding there. And also, we got this nice natural wear here. This is from the Kings of Satan days, because I had a work trousers, and my belt had a metal bucket, and it hits there, and that's why this scratch. So this is not some fake relicking. It's real, and well, it has history. It's not the most expensive Gibson or nothing like, but it does the job. Yeah, this is a keeper. Never gonna sell. But yeah, let's move on. This one, a Tokai ALS. I believe in it's ALS-50 something GLS. That's the exact original model of this one. And yeah, this one has a story too, because after that one, I think that, well, I need another Les Paul, and everybody was talking about how great Tokai is. And in the music.net used market, I found it very near to me, only a couple of miles, like a 15 minutes drive away. But pop up this one, Tokai ALS-58 or 52 QLS. I don't remember what the exact model is, and it doesn't say here. But yeah, it has this nice red. It's a little bit dusty. Nice red quilted top. One-ply binding. The modifications I've done with this is the original PFF Tokai stock pickups. I have replaced it with the Seymour Duncan distortion with chrome covers pickup, and this one is a Duncan designed. I believe it was a Jazz 3 kindish Duncan design, so it's not the exact specs, but very close. Also, this has to be turned, but some I don't know why I haven't done it, or is that the wiring don't give it, I don't know. But yeah, 2 volumes. It originally had also the 2 tones, but well, I don't need tone for anything, so I replace it with these 2 switches, which has a chord split for each pickup. So this one is single chord board for this, and this for that. It's much more useful to me, at least, this way than the regular tone pots. Neck-wise, this Les Paul, it's just fucking perfect. No finger pain, no anything. It has a very low action. I have this a little bit more lighter gauge because this is my Roope Latvala girly touch guitar. It's just so fucking. The more you shiver it, the more beautiful it sounds. So this is not a pam 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 thrash metal guitar. No, this is more like a that kind of hippies kind of way. But yeah, great guitar. And also the bridge is not the original. This is actually an Epiphone bridge. But hey, then again, it's not from an Epiphone. It's one of my old Kramer Assault. No, it wasn't Assault. I don't remember the model, but it was Les Paulish Kramer 2-Note Magic. And this is from that because, as we all know, at least I think we all know, that Kramer guitars was bought by Gibson a long time ago. So Gibson owns Kramer, Gibson owns Epiphone. So and today there's no Kramer USA. Or maybe there is, but they cost like, and it's a custom shop. So the cheap ones are made in somewhere in Far East and different factories and blah blah blah. But yeah, it uses an Epiphone punch, and this one is from that Kramer because I assembled that with a roller bridge and blah blah blah, and then sold it to my late stepfather, and that's a story of its own. But otherwise, only the pickups have been changed. Oh yeah, and the pickup covers too. This had the creamy ones, but it didn't feel right to this. Now it has more the look with the black and chrome and red, and yeah, it just roars. Yeah. But off we go. That's my Tokai. And yeah, no belly cuts here. A little customization, I have put this. They are the creamy ones. There's only this reddish. That's not trying to realize it's peeling off. But yeah. Yep. There is another story. I almost forgot. Yeah, when I bought this, it was like dirty cheap, 230 euros on, and I went like, yeah, motherfucker, I just give you my money, I take my money. I tested in this guy's front door, and I was like, yeah, it's good. And then I went home, and the next day, I started to change the strings, and when I loosened the strings, the headstock just like fell off. And then I noticed it. The headstock was cracked. It was like, there was like a shred of wood. And the way it was cracked, the tension of the strings keep it like this. But when I loosened the strings, it just fell off. And I was like, what the fuck? And then I called the guy that I bought it, and he was like, no, I just bought it myself 2 days ago, and I didn't notice it, and he went to all the blind game. And, well, I'm a nice guy, so I didn't want to fight with the fucker, so I just let it pass. But now I'm 230 euros lighter. I have a broken guitar. What the fuck do I do? Well, this is the time when I remembered when I helped my stepfather Vesku when he had this problem, and there was this guy, a luthier called Lottonen Guitars in Herttoniemi, Helsinki, Finland, that did the job, and it didn't cost that much. What you to think? And well, I called Lottonen and I said I had this little headstock problem, and he was like, yeah, bring it here, and I have to say he did a fucking great job. There's a little crack. You can't even see it in the camera. Well, maybe you do, maybe you don't, but he did a great job. All the finishes, I can't feel anything. When I look at the light, I go, well, there's a crack. There's a crack. And there, yeah, I can see that because I didn't wanting to make it like nothing happened. I just fix it, make it stable, so I have a guitar, and he did. Absolutely great job, and less than $200. So, or euros. So, for overall, this guitar, without the pickups, only the neck repair and the price I paid, I have to say it was 430 euros, which is like only 60 bucks, 70 bucks less than a new one was at that time. So yeah, I was a little bit pissed off because I thought I'd get a great deal, but no, I didn't. But now this guitar has a story, and fuck it, so I spent another 120 euros for the pickups, and now I have personalized fucking very, very great guitar with a story. Again, retail wise, nobody would buy this at the price that I needed to even get my own, but I'm not selling this. This is a keeper. And when I lived in an apartment building, this was very much the one I played almost every night when I watched TV and all. Like there was like Married with Children and some stupid Seinfeld, that kind of sitcom, and I was like, and just plain scales or something like that. This one, because it has a light touch, and acoustically, this doesn't soar. It's not like this one or even the next one I'm going to do, which are acoustically much more louder. So it's very apartment building wise. Neighbors like this guitar. Yeah, but yeah, enough about this Tokai. The last but not the least to my Les Paul collection is this. And this is something I called my custom. Well, it's not a custom. It's a parch pal. I bought a Guitar Fetish assembly kind of guitar, make your own self kit, and well, I dyed this with leather colors, this black and green, and it's also with two component gloss finish and all that shit, and also it has a Duncan designed bridge pickup, which is a copy of or Duncan designed version of the Duncan designed distortion, which we have there. The original pickups that came with the set were totally shit, and I must say I throw them garbage. They're useless. So that, and this one is actually from that Tokai, the neck pickup that was in there, which was all too muddy on there. In here it actually works when I have this very low to compare to this. So it has very nice harmonic rich, would I say, clean tones. Because let's face it, neck pickup to me is more clean tones. Maybe the combination, some distortion, but 99.9% of the time it's bridge pickup and pow pow pow, yeah. Also, the original neck profile was way a bit too chunky, so with this one I had to do a lot of work to get it just right, and I must be honest, it wasn't the first time. First time I get these fucking bumps here and there, so it took 3 times to assemble, find the spots that were uneven, reassembled, fucking sanded all over, smoothing it out, feel it, and that was how I found the right profile, but now it's great. And also with the neck, there's no gloss finish with the lacquer here. This is only the dye material in the wood, and it's like polished with very fine sandpaper and things like that. So natural finish, but very smooth, very good. I must say the fingerboard needs a little oiling. It's looking a little bit dry right now, but yeah, that's that. And this kind of Gibson style open bookish, but it's not even, so it's not an exact copy. And of course, this is not a Gibson or Tokai or Epiphone or any fucking brand, so there's no brand here. Not even guitar. This is not a guitar fetish. What the hell am I talking? It's a guitars for something. Gear for life. Gear for life. Yeah, that was the, yeah. I've done so many of these, so I don't remember. But yeah, and it's a bolt-on. It's not a glued-on, but it's a bolt-on. Although I have thought that I would make this a glued, and that was even a thing when I did this in the first place, but then I went the easy way, and that was the right way, because if I haven't done it this way and I would glue it just on, so then I would haven't been able to take the neck off and make the sandy. It would be much more harder than it was. But yeah, mahogany body. It has a flame top veneer on a maple top, and well, this is not in tune, but very nice low action, and it plays great. Not of my favorite guitars, but with this setup, I must say it's acoustically a little bit louder than that one, and well, maybe same with this one, but yeah. But overall, now I'm starting to mumble again. This was the Les Paul Special, and these are the Les Pauls I would like to have some kind of greedy, because let's face it, before greedy became a thing, I always have loved Gary Moore and the fucking greedy Les Paul. I just love it. The sunburst it's not even sun, it's a honey without the burst, and that's something. It's been my dream guitar like since the Randy Rhoads years, but from some reason I never got it, and it's like in these days I've started to think that it's something that I shouldn't have. So, and why should I? Because let's face it, with these guitars and the pink Epiphone, which has an own show, I don't need more Les Pauls. I got all the Les Pauls and also the Harley Bentons, but yeah. But yeah, this was this, that was that, and that was Palle's Guitar and Gear episode. I don't know the number because I haven't edited and released them yet, and I don't even decide what in what order. So let's face it and let's rock it. Whoa! And remember, Wally's word, raise some cane!